Welcome to the Best Ever Conference. Thank you to Secure Pay One, Patch of Land, Guaranteed Rate, all the speakers, and all of you guys who flew out. Am I too loud? Am I busting any eardrums? All right, cool. My name is Ben Lepidus. I've talked to a lot of you on the phone. I'm going to be your master of ceremonies for this weekend. So who am I? Like many of you, I've done a few deals myself. Got 3 million assets under management, raised about $1 million in capital, kicking off a commercial development project here locally, but I'm still very early in my investing career. I am many of your peers. So this conference is as much for me as it is for you. This is what I wanted to see for myself. So I'm hoping that it's what you want to see for yourselves as well. So that's a little bit about me. I'd like to know a little bit about you guys. How many folks are here from out of state? That's so cool. All right, and how many of you have done at least one deal in your investing career? That's cool. That's cool. That's really impressive, guys. Where else can you find a room this big with that many folks concentrated in one area where each individual has fascinating insights about their investing experience? I think that's pretty dope. All right, so by the way, we sold out this event. So this room's at capacity, which is really exciting for our first year. I keep having the guys from the venue asking me, like, oh, what's the deal? Like, are we going to be okay here? I don't know if all the chairs are going to be filled, but we, like, slammed them just to be safe, to have some extra space. So listen, when I first approached Joe about putting this conference together, I wanted to have a national forum for experienced investors to connect, learn from each other, build meaningful relationships through powerful conversations, and of course, really solid after-hours partying, because that's where real relationships are built. So the goal here is I want everyone to walk away from this experience with the relationships, resources, and knowledge to kick 2017's ass. You guys ready to kick 2017's ass for investing careers? All right, cool. So what's exciting is that all the speakers that came here today have bought into this message, which is amazing. No one's been paid to be here. No one is being paid to be here. Everyone is here because they're just as excited to meet and learn from you as you are to meet and learn from them. So that's great. Now, I talked with a lot of you guys on the phone, so I could learn about as much of your goals for your time here as possible. It's because I want this experience to be customized to fit your needs. Joe and I both want this experience to be customized to fit your needs. And as a result of this conversation, in the last week, we've added 3 speakers, reframed a lot of sessions, and put an extra emphasis on syndication. Not just the raising capital side, but like the documentation, the logistics, all the stuff that you guys wanted to talk about. So that's really cool. Thank you for the feedback. Keep the feedback coming. Keep it coming. Let us know what we're doing well and where we have room to improve. Leave comments on the bulletin board and the notes section of each section in the Whova app. If you loved a section, give it a heart. So, speaking of the Whova app, anybody have no idea what I'm talking about? The Whova app, okay. All right, so if you don't know what the Whova app is, if you don't have the app for this conference on your phone, talk to Kristen, talk to Andrew, talk to Steve or Dan in the front, and they'll make sure you're set up. The Whova app is important. If you don't have it now, go to the App Store, download it, get it on your phone. The app has a schedule of all of the events for this weekend. It has a list of all the speakers, and more importantly, a searchable function. So if you want to talk to a wholesaler, search wholesaler, you'll find one. If you want to talk to a lender, search lender, you'll find one. Want to connect with someone but don't see them around, haven't had the opportunity to shake their hands, they're too busy, send them a private message on the app. They'll find the time for you. The gift section of the app, if you haven't checked that out yet, this is super cool. A lot of the speakers and some other folks have given free ebooks away. There's a lot of really awesome content there. And not just free ebooks, but service discounts, investing tools. Steve Bighouse from Guaranteed Rate is giving away $250 just because. So definitely check it out. And speaking of random giveaways, we'll be giving away an Apple Watch Series 2. And it won't be random. There's a photo section in the app. The best photo with the most likes from you guys gets the Apple Watch at the end of the day tomorrow. So take pictures, upload them. We need them for next year. So do us a favor and do yourself a favor, win an Apple Watch. Next up, tonight, we'll be hosting an after party at the Tavern downtown. The location is in the logistics section of the app. So if you need the address, it's in the app. Be there between 8 and 9 p.m. to have your first drink on us. To have that first drink on us, there is a single blue ticket in the front. If you didn't pick it up on the way, and I know a lot of you did not, get it so that you have your first drink free when you get to the tavern. It's 8 to whenever, 2 a.m. if you want. I'd love to stay up till 2 a.m. with you guys. That's where the meaningful relationships will happen. So if you're not an after-party person type of scene, do it anyway. That's where the real good conversations are going to happen. All right. Lastly, to get the most out of this experience, participate. Participate, ask questions, talk to your neighbors, immerse yourself into this experience, and go along with some of the intentional exercises our speakers have had planned for you. Be part of the community and give back by offering your special gift to the group. Your skills, your experience, your knowledge, what you do is different than what everybody else is doing here. So give back by talking about yourself. Don't just be asking questions. And those are my suggestions. So before we kick things off, a couple of etiquette points. We have 31 folks on stage with less than 12 speaking hours. That's a jam-packed schedule. So I have a couple of favors to ask you guys. Number one, questions are definitely encouraged, but please wait until the speaker or moderator has indicated it's time for questions. Please keep your questions succinct and to the point, and allow other folks to participate by limiting your follow-ups. And if a moderator or myself cuts you off, please, please, please don't be offended. Just know that we're trying to respect everybody's time by keeping to the schedule. Number two, after each session, please don't crowd the folks coming off on stage. They're going to be here all weekend. Talk to them in the back, meet them afterwards, send them a private message. We want to keep this rolling along, and we don't want to have it interrupted by conversations up in the front. Sound cool? You guys can agree to that? Awesome. So that's it. To recap, participate, compete with the photo competition, seek out meaningful conversations here and afterwards, be respectful of the schedule, and immerse yourself into the best ever experience. My name is Ben Lepidus. This is the Best Ever Conference, and please welcome Joe Fairless, host of the Best Real Estate Investing Advice Ever show, to the stage.